Hello, everyone. Hi, Bernard.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, you.
Nice to see you.
Hello, Bernard.
We are very happy, but also very proud to publish your book.
Thank you.
So, the Kickstarter campaign is still running,
Yes,
and the launch was really, really great.
yes, looks good. This is very good.
Now we are trying to promote it much more to spread the word with
Yeah,
this future
We
project.
are sorry for English-speaking people because we have done a lot of communication in French, but now it's time to speak English and to explain.
to try to speak English.
Yeah, sorry for
Sorry.
my accent, our accent, and to explain what is exactly in the book and what is going with it.
First of everything, Bernard, I used to do a lot of conventions, and a lot of people spoke about this project and asking me when Bernard Bilis book will be launched. It's not a new.
It's now.
It's a long time. That
Yes, yes.
was
It's a long time.
that.
You know, I always like to looking for a new variation, new techniques, new methods to do the things, new approach. You will see during, if you look at the books, there is six or seven routine of lead races, but the approach is completely different each time. Sometimes with gaff cards, sometimes without gaff cards, sometimes with no 12 cards, or some of us 12 cards with the aces. So it's very the approach are very different, and it's the first time I publish all this.
Yes.
That you will find a part of my classical effects, like the ambitious with the blank cards, like the four jokers, and the invisible palm, open, and that's my classical effects. But a lot of new approach and new routines and new techniques. There is around 70 or 80 techniques and 90 routines. So a lot of material. You have to work on it. And what is very interesting is today it's complete. It's a new approach, but you are going to think about, and you will find your own variation on it. So it's a way to make step by step the things advance.
This is not the first time, Bernard, I hear you telling that. I mean, uh, this is a story of your life, that teaching, but also teaching that they can think by themselves.
Yes, because you know what? As the time I began, the people like Divan, like Fred Capps, and all these persons, great persons, they keep the things for themselves. It was a club, it was a group, and they have. It was difficult to get information from them, and it's very funny because when I see Fred Capps the first time, I hear about things he was doing, and I ask him. I was kid. I don't remember, but 40 years old, 14 years old, or something like that. And I ask him, please, can you show me this and this and this? And he he tell me, oh, I see. He look at me like this, and he say, you please show me something. And I remember I do two or three things, but the four jokers routine, and he enjoy it. And after he showed me everything I wanted to see, because what they don't want to show you a trick, so you take the trick and you do it, but you take the things and you think about, and after you have your own variation, your own version, or can give you another idea of effect, or it doesn't matter. But they wanted to see that you are not to pick the trick, but to take the trick and do something else with. And when I do a book like this, it's my pleasure to show you my work and my job during a lot of years. But I will enjoy if few months or few years later, if you come to see me and say, wow, the idea you show on the book, I have worked on it, and we can do this and we can do this. And that means that it's a way to advance and step by step to do more and more better and better.
Yeah.
That's a crazy because each and every time we hear you speaking about that, this is always the same passion that
Yeah.
you give to us.
But I am very happy. I am already 71 and I do magistics. I'm 8 years old. And all these years, I always enjoy to communicate, to transmit.
Transmit?
Transmit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like and to look for new ideas and things like that.
You love sharing.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
sharing.
yeah.
There is always this spark in your eyes about magic. Each time, even a young guy who come and say, "Can I do a trick for you?" You've got this spark in your eyes.
Yeah, yes, of course. Because even the- nobody knows everything, so it's a pleasure to discover
To share.
a way of thinking of somebody else.
Even I don't like the word lack. I think we are very lucky, Guillaume and I,
Yes.
because it's about maybe 10 years we are hearing about this project. Maybe, Guillaume, you can speak about the project, about what they will receive finally if you back in the campaign, if you become a contributor on the Kickstarter campaign.
Of course.
What are you going to receive?
So you are going to receive a book, 2 books in the language of your choice, of course. So
The language, yes.
in the same page, you've got the French one or the English one, so you have to choose. It's not one book with the 2 languages. It's one book in English.
So
What we call a book, it's a pack of 2 books, one for techniques, the other one for the routines,
Yes,
with a lot of pictures,
1,500.
500, more than 500,
Yeah.
1,500. And this is the book. One book is 2 books, techniques, routines, all in English. And you can add some options about we will speak about, is what we call an invisible deck. But in the book, it's brainwave deck.
Yes,
But we will explain because it's one you can show faces and backs. So could be a brainwave or invisible, as you want.
the both.
Both. And a set of cards, special cards that you need to make some of the routines in the books, saying that there is not only tricks with a gimmick card, but you have a set of cards available to make some of the routines who needs some of them.
Why choosing between brainwave or invisible when it could be both? So guys, do not forget to add-ons, to add those props, because of course you can become a contributor of the 2 books of your own language, English or French, but you could also add these add-ons during the campaign. And
Maybe we can speak about who wrote the book. And
Yes,
some words about the readers, the proofreaders.
So Jean-Jacques Sanvert wrote the book.
Yes,
And
Jacques Sanvert wrote the book.
after Darwin Ortiz, who was a very good friend, read it to see if there is no mistake. And after
Mike Vance.
Mike Vance, yes, we can say thanks to him too.
Yeah.
And after there is for the French version, Richard Volmer and Jérôme Cadéac, who read the both to exercise the routine to see if everything was credible.
Yes, because there is 2 types of readers.
Yes.
There is the readers who are correcting
The
the sentences, the words, everything.
yes.
Grammatical. And there is readers for the routines
Yeah.
who are checking
Mm.
if there is no mistake about the description of the tricks.
Yes, and Greg,
Yeah.
who make all the pictures, who is professional picture, and Greg LeMan, who is full of talent. He's magician. He can do a lot of things, and it was very interesting to have a photographer who make magic because he understood very quickly what we have to see on the picture. So that's very important. So thank you, Greg.
And maybe we can say some words about the three monkeys too.
Yes.
It's about yes, of course, Guillaume. It's about 25 years Magic Dream, published books. We've been doing a lot in French languages, so it's a great pleasure and to publish your book, Bernard. And we choose even we know how to do this, how to edit. We choose the Free Monkeys because they are like people's very nice that are doing a great job that days, and so it was very important for us to try to take the best at the moment. And
Yes, and they are magicians, so of course we can win time with that.
yeah, from what I know you, Bernard.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, I wanted about the brainwave deck. What is very important? One visible deck. Does that matter?
Incredible.
The invisible brainwave deck is a pack that you can shuffle. You can show the face and the back. We see the picture cards and the back. And you can do another trick with that. You can do open prediction effect. So all of that is on only one deck.
Yeah.
I just wanted, Bernard, to highlight something I've just heard from Guillaume. We've told you that there are two books. Okay, this is what we call Bernard Bilis book. One with techniques and one with the routine. And from what I know, because from what I know from you, Bernard, and since I know you, I began magic. I was 14 with your video cassette in French. It was really amazing. And from that, it was also like your trademark. It was the way you want to teach people. This is the techniques. This is how you can apply this. This is the other techniques. And this is now you can mix both and you give a trick with that. It has been a lifetime doing this kind of
Feeling?
transmission for.
Yeah.
This is really something I've learned from you. Even now, I'm trying to do lectures worldwide. It's always something I really learn from you. This
Thank
is the techniques,
Thank you.
but now, how could you apply this? And this is a lot of application with your techniques. It's not only one move or one routine.
No,
This is amazing.
yeah. You can, and it's very funny because there is some moves. I found it for a trick, and later after I say, oh, with that we can do this, we can do that, we can do this, we can do that. So after we can do the third one.
This is what fascinated me, and even we speak together since a long time, mostly with the books now. Even this morning, you show me something I never see before, and I was like a kid. It's amazing how rich could be your research.
Thank you. Thank
In
you.
the industry, we are speaking many often about research and development, and I think this is a term that we can apply to your work. This is research and development for magic.
It's very funny because I like all the sort of tricks. So, you have some magician, they do only gambling things, or they do a lot of sleight of hands. I do a lot of sleight of hands, but I like to mix, to take a automatic trick and add a little move inside and do a new trick, something you cannot do. So the guy who know the mechanic trick doesn't recognize it, and the guy who do sleight of hands don't recognize it too.
Right.
Because very young, I wanted to fool the magician. Not because I want to fool the magician, because I wanted that for me, when I do a trick, even if you are a magician, I want you to fool you, to bluff you. Because if it's just to say, he's doing very well the M3 count, he's doing very well the second deal, it's not enough for me. I wanted to surprise, say, wow, but how we can do that? And that was very important in my way of thinking.
And I wanted to say in English the words that Jean-Jacques said when we have done the French.
Oui.
He said the problem with Bernard is that he never stopped to create. And for the book, we had to say stop, to take the picture about what we put everything in the book.
Yeah.
But since we have decided to do the book, you have thought about many things more.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we have added the trick with the tube.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is really fascinating because, as you mentioned, even let's say what we've just recorded for you guys, and you will see that even a transposition of ACs or travel of ACs, as you mentioned, Bernard, what people need to know, you will find in the book from self-working version to very expert version, and also the middle of techniques. I mean, not only that, but a full range of things to do that tricks or that thematics. And this is really fascinating, I think. It's
Thank
not
you.
only one thing.
Uh,
You keep searching, keep
Yes.
finding, keep sharing. This is a
it's a gymnastic, you know. When I saw a trick already, I say, oh, no, we can do this, we can do that, we that, that.
and we won't tell name, but a very famous guy say maybe in the book you will find a lot of tricks that you cannot do, and that not only you cannot do because you don't know how and why, that impossible trick. We've heard about that, and finally you met this person
Yes.
and you did the job,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
say,
I
follow
forgive.
it, we can do that. So if you work, not only if you work, but if you work, you will be able to do the 700 pages. Because yes, we haven't mentioned that. It's 2 book, more than 350 pages per book. So it's a 700 pages project. And this is gold, It's like, let's say, many often we spoke about the Bible of mentalism, the Bible of this. This is an amazing project.
Yes, but Bernard has not done so many books. So
Oui.
in this one, you've got everything. The old tricks and the new ones, some technicals never published. And that's it. The last book you've done is many years ago.
Yeah.
Still, you can find it maybe in USA too.
Yes. Yes, and I did the cassette.
Yeah, the video, yeah.
VHS,
The Stars of Magic. Yeah.
And you were the only French, with many.
When I did, for example, you have to put yourself the good question, and you're good for a good, nice answer. In the Stars of Magic, and I published after too. I do wild card without gaft, without. So there are several ones. Raoul Jennings did it, Derek Digger did it, but it's always with a false count, and you put the card. But for me, the wild card is not that. It's you show 2 cards, and when you do this, it's print. And it's the reason I did the routine you find in the Stars of Magic. Because I do move like if you see, I saw the card that when I do this, it's print, and after you can give all for the examination. And it's a way of thinking. If you ask to yourself the good question, you will find the good answer.
You've worked also with Luis de Matos.
Yes.
Amazing project.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
DVD.
It yes.
Passion, yes. Very great performances.
Thank you. And from him, because he has made we made all the tapes on 2 or 3 days. It was a lot of work, but it was very good organization, and thank you for all the team, for Luis de Matos and all the team.
So, of course, we are in France now for
Yeah.
recording this video, but you are very popular abroad. And it's not only people know you. What I'm feeling when it's several months I began to speak about the project, and when I speak about that with people, it's not only they know you, they speak about you like a legend. Also, because maybe you haven't published a lot of your work, and I think this is how legend begins also. So now with this book, you're going to share a lot, not everything, but a lot of your lifetime work, and this is what everyone, guys, that are looking at this video need to keep in mind. This is why I say this is gold, because it's a lifetime job that you share now. And this is crazy, I think. This is an opportunity for every card lover, card magic lover. This is a great opportunity for everyone.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have
Well,
on the Kickstarter campaign,
oh,
yes, at my phone, because I'm sure you have a lot of anecdote to tell us.
wow, yeah.
Because we have been contacted by a lot of people, and not the worst, a lot of famous people all around the world send us some quotes. So let me just a few seconds to find everything, and I would like to read a few of them, Bernard, to share that with the audience. Even you can, of course, find in on the Kickstarter campaign. You will have the link in the description of the video. We have been in touch with Steve Forty, and what he said about you was wow, something. Let me find it on the Kickstarter campaign. I have a few quotes to share with you.
As Johan is looking for the quotes, maybe we can say some words about
Steve Forty?
No,
No.
about Dave Vernon.
Dave
Wrote,
he wrote the foreword.
yeah.
Yes, it's very nice present he gave to me. And it's very nice present because he showed me work, he showed me, I show him a lot of my material at this time, but it was a long time ago. And he wrote the foreword because he gave me his mind. And
Confident.
yes. And it's very funny because in the foreword he say, I met Bernard in the 50s. No, it's the 60s, it was 50s. I will be too young. But he wrote the thing, he was 85 years or something like that. So he mixed a little bit the things, but I met him very, very, the first time I thought I was around 14 years old or 13 years old, because it was before or after Fred Caps, I don't remember. But it was very, very nice. And I tell you, he was doing a workshop, and we were around 10, 12 person, and during before we speak a little bit, and I ask him some question, very technical, very, and I saw that he say in his, I read in his mind that wow, he is 14 years old and he has read revolutionary card technique, he has read this and it. And so when we sit around the table, he told me, sit beside me. And he don't show me things he don't show to the others. He shows the same thing. But he was correcting me. And it was very, 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 very. He showed me some very nice. He showed us very nice things, and I found some ideas with that.
And later, you had good moments, magical
After
moments with
I saw him several times because there is one year where I say I wanted to I was doing competition in convention, not to get prize, but I wanted to see my level in front of the Spanish cardman, the Holland, Netherlands cardman, and things like that. I just want to feel my level a little bit. And it was the same time he was doing a lecture tour. So we met during the different convention
many
times. And after I was very friend with Herb Zaro, so I met him with Herb Zaro and things like that. And after I present Jean-Jacques to him and things like that. So all this fakes that he was very, very near. And I think for we was for different things we were thinking not the same way, but some approach.
Sometimes.
Right.
Yes. You are so close that you get the same touch about
I try.
Yes. Yeah. So I found the quote of Steve Forty.
Yeah.
So Bernard Bilis is one of the greatest close-up magician in the world and one of my personal favorites. So His technical skills are exceptional, his creativity, original, remarkably innovative. As an artist, he's truly one of a kind. I haven't bought a magic book in decades, but when Bernard Bilis releases 2 volumes covering his career and contribution to magic, it becomes an essential work that I will proudly add to my library. When a supreme master of his craft shares his most treasured secrets and the wisdom acquired over a legendary career, it is not just rare, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Steve Forti, gambling expert.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, it's really great. We also have Bill Malone.
Bill.
Send us a video. We will add this on our social media. I love you, Bernard. I will never forget the time we spent together doing magic. I'm so happy about your books. I'm going to tell everyone they need to get them. Bill Malone.
So you have to do.
If Bill Malone says.
There is also David Williamson. That's
Oh,
small
very
book.
nice.
I'm a huge fan, and Bernard is a modern master whose work can now be studied and appreciated by magicians everywhere. David Williamson. So you know a lot of magicians.
Thank you for all of them. I don't saw them since a few years, but we have the same way of thinking and the same love for magic.
And finding some new things.
Yes, we have always different style, but we love magic. We don't do the magic only for money and success, but because we love magic.
This is the first ingredient. I know you are an excellent cooker or so. So maybe for magic, the first ingredient will be love, you know?
Yeah.
It's really amazing. Also, Michael Amar sent us.
Yeah, good.
Because I've watched Bernard amaze everyone for nearly 45 years. This is world-class material created by a true master. These books belong in every serious magic library. Michael Amar. And a lot of people. So we received a lot. And I know the campaign is now running from a few days. And do not hesitate. Also, if you want, when you are when you become a contributor of the campaign, you can also leave a message to us, of course, to Bernard. So do not hesitate when you back on the campaign to leave a message. Every message will be transmit, will be follow to,
of course,
to Bernard.
And I want to thank all the Magic Dream team.
Thank
you, of course, and Clarice and Max and all the and Gray and Xavier. For all of you, for the work we have done, thank you very much.
And it's not finished, by the way.
No, you know what? We can do a third one.
Stay calm. Stay. That's amazing. Thank you very much, Bernard.
Thank you. And stay here just to see some tricks that we have filmed.
Yes.
So you will be able to see some tricks.
And don't leave the campaign. We are very soon, we are going to add some stretch goals with new rewards. So as you can see, there are a lot of rewards that have been unlocked only in a few hours. It has been amazing. It has been really crazy. In only a few hours, we were more than 200% funded. So thank you very, very much to every backers. And now we need you to share the campaign on your social media, in your magic clubs, everywhere you can share the campaigns. We will put very soon new stretch goals with new rewards. So thank you very, very much for that, for your trust, of course, first of everything in Bernard work. And stay in touch, keep in touch together. So thank you. Let's watch more videos.
See you soon.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Look at two pack of cards. One is blank cards only, blank card on both sides, okay?
Yep.
Face up, face down, face up. You can mix like this, does not matter, okay? If you please, you pick a card, anyone you want. You show it to the camera. Good? You like it?
Yep.
Okay, you don't want change?
That's the perfect.
Right. You sign the card on the face. That's back.
Sure.
Yeah.
What an imagination. I made a mistake of my name on my name.
Put mine. Doesn't matter.
That's okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Great. So well. That's the signature. Yes. Great. And here is the jar. Nobody in the jar?
No.
Sure. Good. We put your card inside the jar, and I close so nobody can touch. Okay? Now, please, you say stop when you want.
Stop.
Stop here.
Yep.
We look at. It's a 2 of clubs, yes? The difficulty now is to put the 2 of clubs just like this. Don't move. Yes, good. And now we just do. It becomes blank. Because the card you sign is print. 2 of clubs.
And sign. Wow.
That's it.
Thank you very much, Bernard. Amazing.
Here is a pack of cards with a window. We can see the card inside now. Through the window, we can see the King of Diamonds, but could be the Ace of Spades or the Ace of Clubs. Does not matter. If you please, you pick a card. Look at it. You look at if you want to change, we change. Does it matter?
I can show to the camera.
Yeah, of course. We put it back. Great. You like it? Everybody saw it. So you know what? We put back the cards in the case, like this, so we can see the card. And now you know what? If I need a card, suppose, for example, I need a joker. I just to do this, and I can take the joker out. Incredible. What was your card?
6 of clubs.
Spades.
Spades.
Liar.
Sorry.